Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I brought it back in my goat willow forest. Needs a little bit of a pruning up, a bit of tidying, a bit of weeding. I'm not going to go crazy with it. Just basically want to prune it back some of the trees a little bit, but I'm not going to prune them back too much. And I want to just clean up the landscape again, get rid of the weeds, maybe replace some of this moss not looking the greatest. Okay, so we'll get cracking. As you can see, the sedum back here, it's gone crazy again. That's grown really strong. It's starting to spread a lot. So I'm going to have to prune a bit of that back too, I'd say. So I'll start with this tree, and like that, I'm just going to take off a few of the longer branches because they're really starting to stretch out now from the profile. I'm not going to do them as much as I normally would, just because it's kind of getting late in the season now, and if I see another strong growth spurt then maybe I will, but it seems to have just slow down a little bit lately. I'm just gonna kind of make a not much you can do with it, and make it more like a flat top kind of a tree. So that's what I want to do with this one. And maybe separate that. So there's a bit of a gap through here. That I think is about all I'm going to do with that tree. There's a couple of branches across from there. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the rest of it now, I think. The main tree again, they tend to send out really healthy branches and then have really weak branches, so it's kind of a funny tree to be keeping your eye on, because like that, part of it looks really strong and healthy and other parts look weak. Just again, gonna just mainly branches like this that grow from out back here and crossing over, ones like this that are getting really long, I'm just gonna take back, but I'm not gonna go too nuts on it. A few dead leaves and things taken out, like this one, that one there. I don't want it to spread out too much, send out these long branches and just end up creating a much bigger tree, and I don't want to spread out any more than it already is really. It's wide enough. This tree, you see, is doing quite good, sending out some really long shoots as well. So again, we'll just nip them back a bit, just to keep it in some way sort of shape. Reducing the top of this main tree back as well. Have a branch growing in here. I think I'll keep it because I could do with something filling up in there, but I'll just trim it back a little bit. Again, back here, I'll just juice it back a bit so that this tree here at the back has its own little space to grow up into. It's not being shaded out by the main tree. This guy is quite a young tree, so again we'll just nip off a few of the tips more so than anything else. Same with this one. Again, from the front you can't really see the foliage on these anyway, but it's just to have another trunk in the background. Going to be leaving it for a while just to grow a bit. And now I can see there's a lot of new young leaves coming up and new branches, so just take off the old ones so that the new ones have a chance. Got this little tiny cutting of a tree back here. Probably won't do anything with that one. This one you can see is grown pretty strong. So again, we'll just reduce the branches back a small bit. Keep it in its profile. Just help to ramify the tree. They do like to grow in one straight up, kind of in the wild. They grow very long and thin and straight up before they start really branching out. So we'll try and get them branching out as soon as we can here. Some grow inside there, we'll just take them out. So now we've got a super long branch here growing off this one. Back, take that out. To the front now. Just finish this one off. This one seems to be growing the strongest at the moment. Okay, I think we're getting there now with this. There's a couple more here. Okay, okay, so I think the trees are pretty much okay at that. So I don't want to go too mad on them. And along then we start to lose the leaves. I do want to kind of clean up the landscape. It's looking a bit messy, a lot of weeds in it. With that, a lot of time I just find it's easier when the moss goes bad like this, just when it's full of weeds, just take off all the moss, weeds and all, and then just replace it. All down the front here as well as you're getting too much water and not enough water, and then too much, and moss doesn't seem to last too long. But it's like this on all my plantings, so must be just the weather. It's kind of killing off the moss now. Right, at the moment we have a real lot of rain. When it gets really dry for days, and we get real heavy rain again for a few days, so it's either soaking the moss or drying it out, one or the other. It's always doing something. Up here, maybe shake off a little bit up here, but not too bad up there. I think it will might green up again. Some areas. Some places just seem to have dried out, and then it doesn't come back then. We'll just take all this moss off. Just as easy. Take all the moss and weeds and everything in one go. Plenty of roots growing across the top of the soil from the trees, so they're doing okay. And this guy will prune this one right back as well. Doesn't take long to fill out once you have it pruned back. Couple in here that have just sprouted, we'll take them back a little bit. Doing this, I just hope I have enough moss to cover it all again. I should have checked, but let's see. Our little bore out the way, and just prune up this seed as well back here. Little weeds sticking up here, we'll get rid of him. A little wart down here. That. The sedum is really going crazy, so we'll chop it right back. A few more weeds back here to pull out. Okay, maybe I'll just give it a little brush now. Just try and get rid of some of these dead leaves. Like that, it's only really for make it look nice. Natural leaves that probably don't do any harm, rot down, and helps feed the trees anyway, so and it gives it a little bit more of a forest look when you have some old dead leaves around. I'll just get rid of the bulk of them anyway. Okay, so that's all looking good. Let's just see what moss I have left. I've tray left here with some in it, so let's see what we can do with this. Give it a little bit of a wetting down a bit. Okay. There's some nice stuff here. Put this up here on the rock because this stuff likes to spread a bit. Fine stuff here. Just putting it around the edge of this rock. Rock itself is starting to look good. It's starting to get all the moss growing on it. See, it's all covered in moss. That's looking pretty natural looking. I'll just put a little bit of this. It's heavier moss. It looks a bit like ferns. I could maybe get some little ferns, but we'll just use this. This looks pretty good. Just put a little bit around base of the tree here, and get some fine stuff again. Just to the front here so you can see the tree root spread. There's a nice root spread, this one. Again, we'll get some different stuff and try and vary it a bit if you can. The moss, you don't want to have the same moss everywhere. Just helps. And give it a little bit more natural looking at the mosses of different sizes and different types of moss. Some more just fine stuff now, so put this in here by the edge of the rock here. Around this side. Unless you're showing your forest and stuff, you don't have to be mossing them all like this, but I just like to have them all done nice in my garden. You're going to be looking at them, you may as well have them looking as best as they can, all full of weeds and dirty old dead moss. Okay, so we just need a little bit now to replace the bits we took from up here. weeds back here. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Maybe a little bit more on top of the rock up there at the back. Okay, now all that's left is to put in our pass back in. Just with a bit of this sand. Again, this will just wash in and practically invisible once it's washed in. Well, not invisible, but it won't look sandy, it'll look kind of more darker and more natural looking. I have a couple of my forests I need to go through now and just give a bit of a clean up and a weeding. Okay, so that's that guy done, more or less. Just wanted to give him a little bit of a pruning back and mainly give the landscape a bit of a weeding, cleaning up, get rid of all that old dirty moss. Okay, so we can put that one back on the bench and we'll have a look what else we have. Okay, so the next one is this boxwood forest on the slab, and this is what I mean about not looking great. You can see all the weeds and stuff in it. So just gonna get rid of all them up from the last one. This one again, the trees, the size of this weed here, just wiggle it. It's so satisfying when you get the whole root. Quite dry back here. Okay, so again we'll just give this a weeding, go through the whole thing. I'm not going to take all the moss off this one because I don't have any moss to replace it, so we will try and weed it all. So I won't put you through the agony of watching that. I'll just get it all weeded and then we'll come back and have a look. Okay, so I've got most, if not all, the weeds out. Well, there's still a few little bits here and there, but there's a lot of weeds in it. So now what I need to do is really need to rebuild my path, put my steps back in, and see what, I've got very little moss left, so I'll just use what I have, and I'll have to try and get some more. Just give it all a bit of a soaking again. To get some more because I collect this when I'm at work in an area where I work till I can get it, so we'll try and get some more tomorrow. But for now we'll just have to make do with what we have, which isn't great because it's all the leftover bits, but just pack in where I can put it. Yeah, my steps here, we need to just put a bit in between the steps. The weed, and it pulled all the steps down out, and there were so many weeds tangled in amongst everything. So we just put a little bit of moss between each step, just to give it a look that it's been there for a while. Find a little bit. much mass left here, it's all rubbish stuff. A bit of this here, just to put in around this step. Okay, just a little bit up here now. Put this heavy stuff, this stuff likes to grow across rocks and things, so we'll put that in there, fill that gap in. We'll just put little bits where we can. Fill it up. Hopefully it'll green up again. A bit back here. A bit on the front here just to build this front wall up. Okay, that's not too bad. Around the edges here, we can just put a little bit just to stop it from falling out. It's just where I pulled the roots out of the weeds. So we'll put our pass back in. Okay, I'm going to do this bit of place end. Goes up there, up steps. This will need a lot of new moss, but I'll have to wait until I get some for that. I'll just get some new stuff and put it over that and pull out the weeds. Okay. Again, we'll just give that a little bit of water then. And we could do it a little bit behind that tree. Back here, just because there's a few roots showing. Okay, so the trees themselves, I'm not going to do too much pruning on them. Maybe take this branch off here. It's kind of coming over interfering this one. Just pruning a couple of these longer tips back just to help fill it out, but basically just want this to grow now. So maybe this one could come back a bit, this one. So that's the, there's one right here as well, it's kind of grown back in. These guys, maybe I'll just take this one and this one off. I'm just going to leave it fill out, and then we'll kind of give it a bit more of a pruning, and the rest of these are okay. There's again a lot of new growth on them, but I just want them to grow out a bit more, a bit stronger. Just take that one off so it's not interfering with this one. That's not too bad. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll do. It's not my favourite forest in the world. It's kind of just a bit of something thrown together. I needed to repot these trees earlier this year, and I just put them on this. But maybe next year I might do something a bit different. So it's just not my favourite layout and stuff, but it'll do for now. Okay, so that'll be this video. I'm going to got the forest sorted out. We'll just keep going with them bit by bit each day. So as always guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the videos, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.